Greetings everyone, Adventures Infinity here, back with more Let's Play Starcraft 2, Wings of Liberty. Now we're going to go on to mission number 2.
Thanks to your actions, Marsara is now in a state of open revolt against Arcturus Mengsk. Ex-convict Tychus Findlay has revealed the Dominion came to Marsara to excavate an alien artifact. Seizing the artifact will strike another blow against the Dominion and generate funds from selling it to Findlay's mysterious contacts.
Sounds good enough. Now, this is going to give us some credits, which we will use in the rest of the campaign. It'll become one of the main resources we gather. But we're going to be also getting the medic added to our roster. This will be permanent. Now, this is one of the first missions where an achievement will actually have you moving, or hustling pretty quickly through the mission. So, as soon as we get in, I'm going to start moving really fast, but I'll try to elaborate as much as I can. Hopefully we can do this in one run, but if not, oh well. But let's get started.
This old outpost don't look like anything special.
Keep your shirt on, son. Dominion engineers been digging out here for months. See that crane? They're getting ready to move the artifact they found off-world.
Well, I'll be damned.
See? You gotta have a little more faith, Jimmy.
All right, time to give the Dominion a wake-up call. Let's smash that base and haul that baby out of there.
Hoorah! So yeah, this is going to be the first mission where we'll actually have to manage our own base. So immediately as we jump in there, I'm going to want to start binding a bunch of control groups, particularly the base and the barracks, and start production immediately for our units. Oh yeah, Starcraft Wings of Liberty doesn't automatically send your workers going.
Been waiting on you.
We'll need a lot more Marines before we take on the Dominion outpost. Train them up at the barracks. While we're at it, extra SCVs will help us harvest minerals faster. Train them up at the command center.
Oh yeah, and remember to actually set a rally point to have your workers start working immediately. Also probably want a rally point for our units here. I'm going to hang out for a second here, get a supply depot and a refinery started. But also let's go ahead and make our first medic. It'll hold off a little bit while that's being made, but I want to get 2 medics as quick as possible, but we are going to be getting our first attack coming in here soon. Now, let's go ahead and make sure we have 3 dudes in our geyser. And we want an SCV being made at all times.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Not enough gas immediately for a medic, but we can queue one up immediately afterwards. I'm going to wait for the first attack to come in to kind of time out when we should be going. I have enough dudes now that I'm kind of comfortable sitting right here. There we go. And I'm going to be using, because of how fast I need to move on this mission, I'm going to be using hotkeys to, even when I'm out and about, being like, okay, go to the command center, make a SCV, go to barracks, make another Marine, for instance. So, if you're ever confused as to why or how I'm getting as many units as I am, it's because you'll just have to watch the bottom of the screen as I kind of spam stuff. But now that we got our first attack wave coming in, or the first attack wave came and hit us, we're going to come and wreck these guys. They have their own medics, so you want to be careful not to spread your damage out too much, otherwise they're just going to be healing through what you're throwing at them. Now we're starting to get enough resources that we can add a couple more, or a few more, barracks. I'm just going to get 3 lined up, and that will be as many as I'll need for this mission. Go ahead and add them to the hotkey, and queue them all up to rally to the medics.
Commander, the Dominion is attacking the rebel base to the southwest.
Good. That'll keep the Dominion off our backs.
Those folks need our help, Tychus. There's no way we're leaving them to rot.
That's right.
Fine.
And we're gonna jump right here immediately.
By the numbers, boys. You guys sure are a welcome sight. We're with you. Just tell us where you want us.
Welcome aboard, boys.
Dominion can go to hell. Raynor's the man.
This better be good.
It's Raynor's boys. Bad guys are that away.
What's up?
Alright, so yeah, again, I realize I did this all really quickly. But all in all, it is a matter of just mastering your macro. You want to come over here immediately and get as much...
Warning. Dominion aliens approaching.
Oh dear. You want to just run over here and get as many,
By the numbers, boys. Yep, this better be good.
Oh, you just want to get over here as quick as possible to get this other base, and this will be your 5th barracks, and that's about as much as
Additional supply.
I remember being able to produce off of before. Now, I am in a bit of a supply crisis.
What's going on?
Gonna go ahead and start canceling what I'm making right now to go ahead and make more,
In the rear.
since we'll harvest up enough to get
What's up?
the stuff we need anyway.
By the
And I want to be prepared for this Hellion attack. They're kind of running around a bit right here. You want to spread your dudes out because Hellions do have splash damage. There we go.
Not enough.
Now for the actual unit composition, you want to have roughly a 3-to-1 mixture of medics and Marines. Obviously, you're just going to have to kind of guesstimate this. Oh, guess I'm going in right now. Doing a bit of stutter step to bring my guys in quickly while minimizing losses.
Nice job cleaning out that bunker, Jimmy. Between your boys and my skills, we are gonna go a long way together.
And at this point, I'm just going to spam Marines and try to get as much stuff over here as possible. Now I also, as soon as we get done with most of these units that are actually running around trying to kill us, I want to get rid of the production so that they stop sending units in to actually annoy us. Whoop! Stay over on the left because there is a tank off to the right. Alright, more Marines, more Marines, more Marines. Alright, we want to send 1 Marine out forward. There we go. That way he'll kind of divert the tank shots. And overall, that should get us within the 10-minute mark. Again, I'm kind of pressing 3, going to...
Outstanding. With that barracks and factory trashed, we just gotta mop up any stragglers and we're home free.
Alright, come on, come on, come on. Kill this supply depot. Sweet! Okay, end the mission. Ah! There we go.
Crane controls accessed. Decrypting security overrides. Crane control established.
Now let's reel that sucker in and get out of here.
That artifact is a lot bigger than I remember if you look at it in comparison to the Marines. Yeah, so I rushed a little bit, but it is just a matter of attacking while at the same time making sure you're using either hotkeys or I guess shifting your camera back to your base if you can really make it work, to just constantly be making units and, you know, supply depots at the same time. Just SCVs, supply depots, units. Anyway, complete the mission, the Outlaws. Cash reward for picking up all the mineral and gas pickups that I was running around and collecting at the beginning. That's kind of key to getting started. And then be quick or be dead. This is the one I was concerned about getting the mission done within 10 minutes. Oh, whoops. There we go. But yeah, you can switch down to hard to do this, and it'll be a bit simpler. On brutal, the enemies will prioritize killing your medics if possible, but it's usually not that much of an issue, I find. Joey Ray's Bar. Nothing? Okay. How do we spend credits? Nah, we are not going to be able to spend credits until later. But yeah, oh, and there's one little buggy, like, car thing in that last mission that can sometimes, I think, have the same color scheme as, like, the Dukes of Hazzard General Lee car, I believe is what it is. Anyway, let's get some more story in.
Have to say, Jimmy, you turned into a real impressive fighter. If I was old Mengsk, I'd be running scared from you too.
You really mean that, Tychus?
Nah, I was just kidding.
I was just kidding. I love the way he says that.
What's this? I heard them Zerg got burned out by them creepy Protoss a few years back.
It's been 4 years and they're still finding burrowed dens out in the wastelands.
Well, a trophy like that's gotta fetch a good price on the black market. Up for some hunting, partner?
Knock yourself out, Tychus. Me? I've hunted enough Zerg for 2 lifetimes.
Well, I have a feeling it's not going to be such a rare item for long. Alright, sorry about that. I had to fix something. Darn mouse cursor freezing.
What was it like, Jimmy? Fighting them Zerg?
All the scrapes we were in back in the day, all the narrow escapes, none of it compares to how terrible they are, Tychus. You don't know what real fear is till you got 1,000 of these sons of bitches barreling down on you. So who's your mysterious buyer, Tychus? Who are we supposed to hand this artifact over to?
A bunch of eggheads I ran into called the Mobius Foundation.
Mobius? They're a legitimate research group. Why the hell are they talking to you?
Soon as your boy Mengsk made it illegal to trade in alien goods, they got desperate. And you know me, Jimmy. I am a great patron of the sciences.
I'm sure you are, Tychus. We'll watch the news in a moment.
Oh, man. Didn't the magistrate here know he was hiring an arch criminal as his marshal?
He was counting on it. Guess my tough guy reputation kept things nice and quiet around here. All the time I wore that badge, I never had to shoot anybody.
Well, where's the fun in that?
Yeah, this is an action game. Get your eye pistol today.
Thanks for staying with us. Let's go now to Kate Lockwell with an update on Jim Raynor's violent uprising.
Thanks, Donnie. Raynor's clearly widening his list of targets. He's attacked a Dominion archaeological dig and possibly seized a dangerous alien artifact.
Emperor Mengsk spoke on this subject earlier today.
There's no telling what kind of havoc these supposedly innocuous relics might wreak upon our worlds. Anyone found in possession of these items will be dealt with to the fullest extent of the law.
Look on the bright side, partner. You're a wanted man either way.
Thanks, Tychus.
Shocking, Kate. I imagine civilian casualties were high as a result of Raynor's terrorist actions.
Actually, the only civilian deaths appear to be collateral damage from overzealous Dominion security force.
Thanks, Kate. You heard it here first. Jim Raynor, killing women and children on Marsara.
If only you'd let her get a word in edgewise. Well, I believe that's about it for this mission, so until next time, this is Adventures Infinity signing out. Take it easy. Jim's had enough of this.